Hello, this is video 7 of 10. This will be about a liquor warehouse and the problems that they had. I simply walked in there to get a beer, and the following pictures are the results. As you can see in the very back, over in the very back here, there's 6 containers of partially empty propane tanks. This is all among the liquor. Very, very dangerous. Here we have a propane tank in another area of the warehouse. Down in there, you may not be able to see it, but it's kind of buried. Now you've got glass bottles of liquor. Yep. And you have plastic on the side. The boxes on the bottom could be easily pulled out and dropped and create a problem. Here's another place within the warehouse. Now you can see this is a different area. It may look like it, but here there were bottles here, and there's another propane tank down in there among the empty, among the liquor. Here we have another one. Here we have skids. Look how high those are. First of all, they're above the sprinkler, which means the sprinkler would be ineffective. In addition to that, they're at an angle. They could fall on firefighters. Even in the middle of the night, someone walking in there, we had a smoky condition, and something let go, those skids could have fallen right on top of us. Not only also their own personnel could be severely injured, could kill somebody. Bottles would be broken, everything. Get all those fumes in the air. Let me give you an idea. This is supposed to be a sprinkler in this building. Supposed to be 18 inches beneath the sprinkler for any type of storage. Otherwise, just ineffective. I'm sure that if his insurance company saw that, it'd be a big difference. So here we have the forklift truck, and it's right beside all of this liquor. Now this should be put in a different area within the building. When they get finished with it, it should have its own parking spot. You get the fumes; they could be quite dangerous. Obviously, the more pictures you can see now. They don't use these 2 forklift trucks, but they're still in an area that I feel that it could be, I regard that as very, very risky and very dangerous. Give it their own area. Here is something you'll appreciate. They're working on antique cars, and there's flammable, as you can see, there's flammable these are all flammable containers. You know, like this, like you would use this for starter. There's all kind of flammable liquids in this. Or you can use another one right here that I have. You put this into a gas tank and so on. Well, all of that is pretty dangerous around all of these, all the liquor bottles. They were spray, the fumes from the containers. You get the spray, they're quite explosive. You get open boxes of liquor, and you get, I counted about 15 of these type of containers that you would use around an automobile. They should be in a garage. Here we have another one. Get a close-up, and you can see where all of these containers are. Look at all the debris up there, right near all the skids. It could be flammable. Now there were 2 antique cars that they were working on. There's gasoline in those cars. I'm sure if the insurance company saw that, they'd be very upset. Now this is explosive. This could be a real bomb, particularly with all the gasoline in the cars, and they're spraying this stuff. Here we have another picture. To me, these skids are overloaded. They're too high. If you look, and it's rather pretty messy. And it's right near the area where the automobiles were located. Here we have another one. Now that could split. This could split and fall right on top of the bottles. And these are pretty high, 6 or 7 high, and they're resting on all of these other containers which have bottles in them. Here we have more, and as you can see now, these are pretty high up, right up to the ceiling. So the sprinkler would be ineffective. There are more. The boxes are right at the ceiling. Looks pretty clean there, but I think that all of those are too high at both of the ceilings, at both of these areas. And look at all of the weight on these, 6 and 7 high. They could be crushed. You got the fumes in the area. Here we have another one on pretty high up in the area, right to the ceiling level. Here we have another. Now this could split. This could split, fall right over onto the containers. It's all glass underneath. So not only is this really dangerous, you also have adjacent to this building. This is the building. It was adjacent to the building. Now we had a daycare center for Down syndrome. 30 plus. It's very sad for these when they're getting off. You look at them getting off the bus. They shouldn't be in an area like this. Here we have 3 classes of mentally retarded people. Also, they came off of buses and vans. Now these pictures I took at that particular time. They were right beside that building. You feel so sad for them going into the building and they're getting off the buses and they think they're going to be safe. Well, anyway, had inspectors come down. They closed them for a couple of days until everything was all squared away. And of course, this insurance company, I'm assuming somebody notified them. I don't think we did. But you always have to be careful what you have in some of these buildings. Okay, well, thank you very much. Goodbye.